What can you expect when you're taking Retta? Make sure you're following me. I cover everything about peptides, and obviously everything is for educational purposes only. Now, the first couple weeks, you're going to experience largely just appetite suppression. In my personal opinion, I think people take way too much way too soon. So you want to use this as a tool to curb your food noise. So you don't want to have zero appetite, but rather you want to be able to control it and keep it according to your goals. The biggest indication that you've taken way too much is if you have no appetite or desire for food to where you just cannot get food in your system. This is going to translate to you having a very low diet, to almost just like not having adequate, calories. That is going to translate to low energy and just poor performance in the gym, which is going to translate to you losing muscle. Now, I take a very moderate dose, specifically between 1 and 2 milligrams per week. And I have to say, it has helped me substantially. I've cut out my food noise, I eat according to my goals, and I'm not thinking about cravings or anything of that nature. Based on how I've taken it, I consume mostly a whole foods-based diet, and I see most people that are experiencing the negative parts of Retta is largely due to either taking way too much or their diets, or they're having like greasy or just like unhealthy foods, because that's naturally going to upset your stomach more. And when you're taking Retta, obviously it slows digestion naturally, so you don't want to have necessarily like junk in your system. You always want to prioritize a whole foods-based diet. And just because you're already cutting down is not an excuse to not do cardio, so you should always have that in some portion of your regimen. And you still want to eat enough to where you have maximum output for your workout so that you can sustain the muscle that you've worked so hard to build. If you have any other questions regarding Retta or peptides, feel free to drop in the comments.